Hi, this is Shauna. Sorry, I forgot what I was supposed to do.
We're live. Not really. Hi, Shauna. This is Trisha.
Ooh, we can't do it backwards.
Nope, that's weird.
Okay, wait. Let's start again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting on the bench. Writing's really hard. We need another snack. And that is just a fact. Oh.
Hi, this is Shauna.
And this is Trisha.
And this is Two Girls on a Bench.
The podcast.
What? What? That's weird.
What?
Welcome to the bench, everybody. 2019. So we write on the bench.
We snack on the bench.
But most of all, we procrastinate on the bench. Why are you laughing so much?
Because I almost forgot to say that we snacked on the bench. I was just staring at you blankly.
I have to close my text messages because I'm getting annoying ones.
Shauna's teenagers text her constantly.
Well,
poor thing.
Sometimes. Or they call me. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Damn
really
children.
Just got annoyed by that. Okay, so we have a quote.
Yes.
To start the new year off.
Not from Oprah.
I was going to do an Oprah quote, and it was a good one, but this one is has more depth.
Más mejor.
Okay. And now let us believe in a long year that is given to us, new, untouched, full of things that have never been. And it's by Rainier Maria Roika. Okay, so then I don't know how to say it because I knew I was going to say his name wrong.
His name,
I know
right?
it's Roika.
Yeah.
Because I'm slightly learned. So everybody hears what I got. Oh, why does it keep Safari? Maybe it's in Safari. Sorry, I had the pronunciation. This is a horrible opening. Should we start over?
No, let's just keep going.
Right.
Let's start the New Year's off honest.
Honest, everybody.
This is honestly how it is every time. We just re-record the opening so you think we have our shit together. Except we don't.
I found it. Sorry, I opened it in a different browser. If anyone's ever had this happen, you know what I'm talking about.
Rainer Maria Rilke.
It didn't sound like that at all when you said it.
I sounded just like that. Hold on, maybe I sounded like Bartleby.
Rainer Maria Rilke.
You just have to get really throaty.
I know, I couldn't do it. Anyway, Rika did a great quote there, and he wrote some stuff.
Starting the new year fresh.
Good person.
Got the whole year out in front of us.
But first, we would like to reflect on the past year. So what did we do for Christmas break? What did I do on my Christmas vacation? Well, we traveled to see some family.
Yeah, you took a big road trip.
We went to Arizona, and we visited family, and then we went to see my parents, and then we came home, and we were here on Christmas Day, which was nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we were here on Christmas Eve.
Late.
And then we were here on Christmas Day. And then we just are here now. So that's good. It's hard, break is a long time with kids. You have to think of shit for them to do. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, it was good. But the best part of my Christmas break has been binge watching stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I completely binge watched that show Sabrina on Netflix. It's so
Which
good.
I thought mistakenly that you were telling me it was a kid's show, and I almost watched it with my daughter.
Which would have been a really big mistake.
Apparently,
I'm sorry.
It's not for 8-year-olds.
No. Okay, so this is funny. So I watched it. I watched one episode with my niece and my daughter when we were in Arizona. And my niece is 9, but she's a really old 9. You know my niece.
Yeah.
And so she was she goes, this part's just a little bit inappropriate. She said that to me. She'd already seen it.
I am rating this right now. And
I was okay. And then they never wanted to watch it with me again. So then I just started watching it by myself. And then I blew through it. It's so good.
On Netflix?
Witches.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
It was really good.
What was the show?
But there's cannibalism. Remember I was talking about Satan and cannibalism? And at one point Sabrina's what is it with witches and cannibalism? Because they're going to eat people sometimes. Or human sacrifice.
Swallow your soul.
Yeah. So anyway. And then Travelers came back, which I just told you today. I'm sorry I forgot to tell you sooner.
It's a good show on Netflix also.
And last night I watched The Christmas Horror Story with my son. And that was a lovely bonding moment,
And that's about the
Krampus.
Krampus.
The Krampus.
I've never seen any of them.
It's good.
Yeah.
We gotta watch it. It's like it's not really an all the horror thing. It's like all the Christmas horror. All you horror people, you know about it, I'm sure.
They
It's good.
totally do. There's a lot of horror Christmas people. Like,
sounds funny.
it does.
You horror.
No, horror. Yeah.
Horror.
There's a lot of horrible Christmas people too. But no, I was listening to Hollywood Weird Paranormal, and they were talking about the Ebenezer Scrooge, what's that called? The Christmas Carol. A Christmas Carol.
Which one?
And how it's like
Just kidding.
It's a ghost story.
Yeah.
You know, and like there's a song that's like, you know, tells scary ghost stories from Christmases long, long ago. Like, it's the most wonderful time of the year. That's the song. But anyways, I'm stealing this from them. But they went into some of the other ghost stories around Christmas, and it used to be like this.
Like
a thing.
Of ghost
like
stories.
You would tell ghost stories like
That's
around
funny
the fire.
they do that in Sabrina in the show. Their favorite thing, they're like, they read the Christmas Carol. And they're like, at least there's ghosts in it.
Yeah.
Because they celebrate solstice. So they're like over Christmas.
Well, we just saw family locally on Christmas, and then family came to us here. My mother-in-law bought a huge ham from like the Honey Bake store.
Ham.
A big old ham, and I cooked the bone in a 15-bean soup, which, as you know, is delicious. And I like to
ham
do
bone,
that.
ham bone.
I know.
Trisha loves a ham bone.
Well, my mom always would be like,
Did we talk about what happened with the ham bone?
Soup with a ham bone. We might have when I tried to make the soup in the dorm room, and it was like
because you were like, have ham bone, have ham bone. You just
my
kept
mom
talking
would
about
send
it.
me back to college after break with a ham bone, and I had a crock pot like illegally in our room, and I would like try and make soup in it.
And I don't know what happened with that soup. Why was it so messed up? There was enough water in it?
There was too much stuff in it,
ham bone?
and it like dried out.
It was like those old crock pots that are kind of small.
Yeah.
And can everybody see what I'm doing with my hands? The ones that are like yellow kind of looking.
Well, this bean soup came out very nice. Thank you for the ham bone. My mom would be proud.
Good.
So, anyways,
soup it up.
And then a lot of baking. I think my gluten-free cookies were successful.
They were delicious.
So that worked.
The little Christmas trees I thought were really good, and they didn't. I mean, I only eat them once a year, but they didn't taste different to me. I mean, they tasted like normal cookies, you know, so that was
the
nice.
oatmeal
Thank you.
Cookies were gluten-free too.
They were also good. I didn't know that there was gluten in them ever before. Because remember, I was like,
you're
it's
like,
just oats.
Oatmeal doesn't have gluten, but most cookies take like a cup and a half of flour. So
whatever. You can tell I don't bake.
Unless they're those snowball cookies, which takes like 5 cups of flour.
I did eat a couple of
and
those.
like a pound of butter, and that's it.
I limited myself.
But
I had to eat some.
Those came out really, really well.
I can't not eat. I had like 2.
Yeah.
But I spaced it out, and I was okay.
I was like, I don't know if it was because I know I fought you on the whole fact that Thanksgiving was early. I felt like Christmas was early, and I was like a week behind on everything when it came to preparations.
It's just a lot.
I was just not on my cookie game this year.
Trisha's cookie game.
My cookie game was off, but that's okay. And it's done now.
They were still good.
And I can throw away the cookie dough I didn't end up making that's still in my fridge.
Don't cry over it, Trisha.
Don't cry on your cookie dough.
Well,
the truth is, you don't need to eat any more cookies.
Aw. What else were we gonna do right now?
Right now,
do snack book.
Christmas break.
We're a little bit like I feel like we're out of practice.
Forgot?
Oh,
it was Shauna's birthday on the 28th.
Oh yeah, it was my birthday.
So it's
everybody.
like Christmas, and
so
then
now
it's
I'm
Shauna's
as old
birthday.
as Trisha.
Yeah, now you're finally as old as me. You had like 20
days. I was just waiting to catch
so
up.
So young, I couldn't even hang out with you.
You know what my daughter said to me like yesterday before? She's like, "Oh, you're 48 now," and I was like, "No, I'm not.
Stop aging me. Don't add."
I said I'm 45, and I'm not afraid to say how old I am, and it's fine. And I want my kids to be like not weird about that. But I was like, but don't add years to it. I mean, I need a little.
Let me work up to 48.
I need some time.
I need 3 years to work up to that. 3 more New Year's, 3 more resolutions. So yeah, for Shauna's birthday, there's a new restaurant at this little shopping center that's kind of shitty that we like to call our Valley hotspot.
It reminds us of where we used to hang out in the Valley, and apparently even though we moved to a really nice place, we still need to like hang out at the liquor store.
Still find the crappy liquor store with the endearing old men that run it that are nice to us when we go in to buy
They're
snacks.
very sweet.
So next door, a Crab Shack opened up, and it's not like a chain.
It's the Cajun Crab Shack.
yeah, oh yeah, it's Cajun, huh?
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, so we went there for Shauna's birthday on a grown-up date with no children.
It was just the four of us.
Shauna wore the bib and everything.
I have pictures. I'll put them out there. I forgot to put them out there.
And they have paper on the table, and they literally dump your crab or whatever you get, shrimp or whatever, just dump it on the table. You just
It's
eat it with your
so
hands.
delicious. And we got it with
That was
like garlic
fun.
butter, and it was like so garlicky, but it was so good. But that garlic lasted in my system for like
That was-
a day. I was like,
It was a little intense. Like,
I feel like it was very healthy though. Isn't garlic like
it just
good
like
for you?
cleaned your pores out.
It just like kept me going.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we
it
ate
was
crab,
really good. A lot
And
of
we
crab.
had, and it had potatoes and corn, and it was like awesome.
And
It was like a big
sausage.
boil.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, and sausage
yeah, it was
too.
like
I didn't really
yeah.
eat the sausage, but I ate like all the
I
potatoes.
had like a bite of it. The potatoes, there was like those red skin potatoes. It
I
was
know.
really good.
It was delicious, everybody.
And, yeah,
And it was
so-
very fun. Thank you to my friend Trisha and her
And-
husband Aaron for taking us out.
You're welcome. And we had a waiter named
Wonderful.
Fabio who was fabulous.
He was amazing, and he was like because we walked in at like 9,
And it said that it closed at 9. It was like 8:57.
and there was like 2 families in there, like
Yeah,
finishing up, like
finishing.
wrapping up. And then we were like, "Oh, are you guys still open?" And like, "Sure, come on in." And we were literally the only ones in the
Yeah.
restaurant for like the rest of the time,
Yeah.
which was fine.
They
And
just
then
kept it open for us though because it's kind of empty. Like people in Thousand Oaks, you need to go to this crab
you
shack.
don't know about it.
Yeah,
it's our secret,
it's
but we don't
new.
want it to be a secret, which is why we're talking
Yeah,
about it.
we're gonna help keep them open.
So then at the end, the guy was like, Fabio was like, we were like, "Yeah, you're great. Like, we want to tell more
It's
people."
good
And
service and
yeah, no,
it's
they
just
were
simple,
super sweet.
You're just paying market price for the food because there's no like silverware. It's all like plasticware and paper.
They bring
and
out the little cracker things
Yeah.
that you crack crab with, and
crack
crab.
crab.
Trisha is a crab hawk. Oh my god! So Edgar, my husband, he was like, well, I think I've already said his name before, but I don't know why I had to say it like that. But he was like, we cracked a piece, and then like we were putting the shells, and then Trisha was
They
like,
discarded a piece of crab leg. And I could see the rest of the crab still in the leg shell. So I picked it out of the discard pile.
no, she was like, the
I
discard
was
pile was like also Trisha's pile.
It was I
because-
had to like clean out the discarded shell. And I gave you the crab I found in them. It's not like I ate it all.
No,
but
it was funny. We were just
I'm
laughing.
just
'Cause we were like,
stop wasting
if we
it.
waste any, like we won't, because Trisha will
No, I
find
am
it.
a serious crab eater.
You're a serious crab eater.
When I was
I mean, I
sounds
would
really
be
weird.
too. I would be too, except that like I'm always like, because I cut myself once on some crab, like I sliced my finger on the shell or something, and so now I'm a little bit like like I get nervous. I'm all, oh, I don't want to like scratch, so I'm kind of tentative
Yeah.
with like the cracking, but you're not. So that's
No,
good.
well, the best thing I when I was touring with theater, I toured to Alaska, and it was during
Oh, so that's why you have
the
all this expert stuff.
crab legs, like king crab season,
King
and
crab.
there was a restaurant where they just took a blade and just sawed them in half right for you, kind of like they do in Mexico with the
That's
lobster.
what they should do.
And you just like pick it out, like it's just so easy.
Yeah,
was lovely.
it was not easy.
Also, the crab legs were huge,
but you kind of have to work.
so you
for-
had more room to
Yeah.
like deal with it. These were kind of skinnier. They weren't like the most massive king crab legs.
Yeah.
They were almost more like a snow crab, I thought, but it was still good.
Do you see her expert advice, everybody? She knows about
I
these
like
things.
crab. I like the crab.
I used to like to watch Deadliest Catch a lot. And then
Yeah.
like in my mind, I'm always like forming my crew of like who I would have on my Deadliest Catch like boat. The SS Shauna. I'm just kidding. And I'm always like, and then I tell people when they're on it, like one of my coworkers, I was like, you'd be on my team. Have you ever seen that show? You'd be on my crew. And she's like, okay.
Would
and I was
Edgar
like,
be on your crew? Your husband?
maybe. He works hard.
Yeah.
He's a hard worker
hard
because he's
worker.
done manual labor in the past. So like, yeah, but he gets seasick. So I don't know. So do I. So that's the only problem.
Yeah,
But
you
I'd
need
have to
some
like just
Dramamine.
take Dramamine constantly. But you're on my crew
Oh yeah.
for sure. And then we have this friend named Heather, and she's totally
She's
on the
on the
crew
crew.
because she
Yeah.
is like on it she's
whatever the task,
sturdy.
she's
she
like
can
Mary
do it.
Poppins about everything. Like,
Yeah.
there's tasks to be done.
There's only women on my crew, which is funny.
Well, and your husband.
Maybe my husband. He
Maybe
might not
my
want.
husband could come. Maybe.
He may not want. They may not want to though.
No, they're
so
like, you guys are gonna leave and go crabbing.
I'm having an all women crab crew.
You know, there's some ladies in the Lady Pod Squad. I bet we could reach out to.
It's just a very specific kind of person.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Like
you gotta be a get it done kind
You
of.
have to be like hardcore.
Yeah.
Like push yourself.
So if you want to
Work through the
join
pain.
the bench crab crew, hashtag crab crew, just let us know.
Hashtag crab crew.
Just let us know, and we will.
That's hilarious.
We will love you forever, and know who we can really count on to, like, go fishing.
All right. Well, this makes me hungry.
I know. I want
And you
some
know
more
what?
crab.
I know we don't have any more crab, but we have other snacks.
All right.
Do it.
Give me that snack book. Okie dokie snack book. So
Trisha gave me these snacks actually for my birthday.
Yep.
They're all popcorn based,
of course,
but dressed up for the holidays.
Fancy birthday
and my
popcorn.
birthday and New Year's. So we have a peppermint bark popcorn from Trader Joe's that has a really funny picture on it. And it's so good.
It's delicious.
Do you want one?
Sure. Throw me one. Little peppermint balls.
Peppermint balls.
It's like peppermint bark coated on each piece of popcorn, though. It's not like when you get popcorn,
It's
it
like
has
that
like
sweet, salty thing.
a few pieces of chocolate in it. You know what I mean? How they like drizzle it on. This
No,
is
it's
like
wrapped.
someone freaking melted the bark and then dipped each popcorn.
That's
in
what they
it.
did. Yeah, because they're like little snowballs.
Yeah.
But they have popcorn in them.
They're delicious, and they're probably going to be gone soon because it's probably a seasonal.
They're probably
thing.
already gone.
Yeah.
They're
They
gone,
might be.
everybody.
They're gone. Forget about
Spreading
it.
rumors. I don't even
Look
know.
for them next year.
Because they always like phase that shit out quick. They're like, it's done, and then they
Christmas
just,
is over. Moving on to what? St. Patrick's Day? I
no,
don't
it's
know.
fucking Valentine's Day already. Have you seen this in the stores? You
No.
walk in the store and it's like all like heart candy shit, and
That
I'm
would
like,
make me angry.
I got mad. I did. I got mad.
I'm gonna crunch this.
And then there's a birthday cake popcorn that Trisha gave me for my birthday. And so this one is like, it's really cute. It's like, it looks like caramel, actually. It's caramel with like little birthday shit. What do you call it? Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. Birthday shit.
I
That's
couldn't
what
think
you
of
call
what
it.
it's called. What does it have in it?
Yeah, birthday.
They just pop popcorn, cover it in a sweet and crunchy vanilla flavored glaze, and finish it off with colorful confetti sprinkles.
Easy.
So that's what they did.
Done.
But I made it for you once. I feel like I already talked about this before. But the one I made you years ago,
It was
before
good.
Trader Joe's had this one,
Yeah.
you just make normal popcorn. Then you make a cake batter.
Yeah.
A box cake batter, like a white cake. You mix that up like really runny. And then you mix it with like white chocolate, I think, to like firm it up because it would be
Kind of
like
like how you make cake pops.
And then you drizzle that over popcorn.
Do you bake it?
Probably. I don't remember.
Otherwise, it would be raw batter.
Yeah, no, it would be gross and it probably wouldn't stick either. It's like you mix cake batter with chocolate and then like sprinkles.
Huh.
And it looked really cute.
It was
I don't
cute.
remember how I made it. I'm sure I have the recipe
It
somewhere.
was really good.
But that was like legit, like a cake. It had like a cake mix in it,
Yeah,
which was
yeah.
kind of fun because it was like, oh, it's like a cake on
It was
popcorn.
yummy. It was yummy. It was messy.
This
but
is
yummy.
just a vanilla drizzle. So, I mean,
I'm sorry, Shauna.
God damn it.
I made you fucking gluten-free cookies.
I know.
Get over yourself.
This is gluten free though.
Yes, popcorn, like potatoes. Always gluten-free. Always have been. Always will.
So good.
Alrighty, so
crunching.
I know. Thanks for chewing in the mic.
I wanted to.
The editor appreciates that.
It was delicious.
Whoa.
That's a quick snack book. Trisha hurt herself.
I have these huge scratches down my leg. Like maybe I don't know, something's trying to kill me.
Like some little like evil elves. Oh, in that Christmas Horror Story movie, like the elves like turn into little zombies and
Oh,
they're
really?
like, and it's so funny.
That's awesome.
No, and then like, well, spoiler alert, like Santa has to stop. Basically, he has to start like chopping their heads off.
Oh, nice.
Pretty
Sounds
cool.
like a good family.
Well, because it's
Christmas
like he
film.
finally figures out like the zombies. I turned to my son and said, "Zombies, you have to hit
Cut
them in the
their head
head.
off,
You
yeah.
have to either cut their head off or
We
stab
know.
them in the brain.
We watched The Walking Dead. We
We
were
watched
prepared for the zombie
every zombie
apocalypse.
thing, and I know it because it was almost like Siana didn't figure it out till like halfway, and then it was like, oh, if I hit him in the head,
Come
they'll stop.
on. I mean, he's been around for thousands of years. He should know his zombie shit by now.
Those elves were just not.
Have
they
you
were-
watched Z Nation? Speaking of zombie
No,
shows,
I should though.
it's a
Sounds
good
fun.
show. I like it. It's like The Walking Dead meets Evil Dead or something. It's like
Oh,
more.
funny.
It's more campy.
oh,
And
funny. Did you know I said that?
Funny. And like
Funny.
in like zombies are kind of evolving and shit like that. Like it's interesting.
I gotta watch
like
that
it.
one.
I like it. Anyways,
All right, whatever. So back to what are we gonna do now? Oh, we have
a promo
Yes,
from
we do.
a show called Hong Kong Confidential. When I first heard the name of the show, I was like, "What is this about? Like Secrets of Hong Kong?" But it's not.
Oh,
Jules is the host, and she interviews just all types of people from different industries, film, whatever.
it's just like understanding different kinds of people and
Yeah.
and like it's like one of
How
those
they ended up in
cool-
Hong Kong and
Yeah.
then what they're doing with their lives there.
It's
'Cause
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really good show. So
We'll let you listen to her because her voice
listen
sounds
to
really
her
good.
promo, and
She's better at explaining it than we are.
we obviously suck at explaining things, so sorry, Jules.
Here you
But
go.
we love your show.
Hong Kong Confidential is a podcast designed to educate and entertain my audience. It's an interview-style show where many topical social issues are discussed and personal stories are shared. The podcast can be inspiring, confronting, harrowing, and at times hilarious. We all need to be heard to heal, and listening to the experiences of others can often help the rest of us deal with what life has to throw at us. Hong Kong Confidential, available on iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, and Google Play.
Write it, bitch. All right. It is time to list hard because that's what we're writing today.
We are writing a list.
It's
well,
New Year's Day.
we just read it.
Yes. So we need to, do our New Year's resolution. So one of the things we're going to do, in addition to listing hard in 2019,
We're gonna list hard,
which is what we already do,
but we're gonna really do it.
we're going to walk hard also. Like how we were going to walk hard in like September or something, but we're really going to do it this time.
It's January, so it's like that restart thing where you're like,
Yes.
first of all, you're kind of like over all the indulgences because you're just like
you are.
you get sick.
kinda
That's why
tired.
everybody does it, I
Yeah.
think, because you're like, okay, I've been eating everything, I've been drinking everything,
Yep.
I've had all the sweets I can take, like, and
Now
then you're
it's
just
time
like,
to just have celery and
you're
walk
like, I
hard.
just kind of want a salad. I mean, I
Yeah.
really do. Like, I actually kind of crave a salad. I
Yeah.
don't think I've had one in like quite a while.
My family ordered pizza the other night, and I had a salad from Trader Joe's because I was like, I can't eat any
no
more
more rich
gooey,
stuff. Yeah.
cheesy, greasy. My stomach's like, even ham, even the 15 bean soup with vegetables in it is still kind of rich.
It's kind of rich. Yeah.
Because of the ham, and it's just
The
like,
ham.
I'm gonna freeze like most of it right now. Anyways, and we also have Fitbits. I can't find my bracelet, but I will. I have my Fitbit though. I could just hold it, my hot, sweaty hand, just like Velcro it to my shirt.
Oh my god.
Shauna got a fancy new Fitbit watch.
I got the watch.
So
it's like constantly looking at
she
me,
has
telling
no
me I
excuse.
need to walk more, which is good.
Also, everybody
gonna
will be able to
walk
tell that
hard.
for fitness. So they'll be like, "Wow, you must be really into your."
And they're gonna be like,
Are you walking?
"Are you walking
And
enough?
how many steps have you
Can I
gone?"
walk with you somewhere while we talk about things?" Okay.
Okay. Do you want to say another one? You want me to just go down it?
I want to do some because I feel.
Can you
left
read my
out.
writing? Because I
Yes,
wrote
I
it
can.
super messy.
I've known you a long time.
What?
Okay, walk hard with Fitbits. Okay, finish audio drama script. Which one? You wrote that.
I did.
I just realized we have a few.
The serial killer sci-fi one.
Oh, okay. Because we have a couple of ideas that
Yeah.
we will reveal throughout the year.
Yes.
But
And hopefully be recording or recruiting people to record with us.
there's a lot of R's.
Everybody
It was like alliteration, recording and recruiting. And
get ready.
And then this next-
now it just went into like I don't even know what's happening. Oh,
And then this next
doing a
one.
hoedown.
So we're gonna do some sort of audio script.
Without a hoedown. There's no hoedown.
There will be no like deliverance.
No.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
And then
God.
we're also gonna make real people read our scripts because apparently
I wrote that too.
we normally make fake people read our scripts.
Well, we say we're gonna do it.
Well, it's been read
and then we don't do it. We're like, we know blah 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 person.
I know.
And yeah, and then we don't give them our script. So we just need to get some balls and do it.
Or some ovaries.
Ovaries.
We don't
Some
want balls.
Fat ovaries.
There's enough balls over there. Let's get
Sorry.
some big ass ovaries.
I'll cut that part out.
No, it's okay. You don't have to cut it out. Jeez.
The balls part. All right.
Oh, balls.
Oh, balls. Oh, I want to get the website up and running because we have a website, but it's not up. We're running. I want to post Right Club stuff there,
Yeah.
pictures of our snack stuff.
It's going to be so great when it finally
the
is running and
historical,
up.
like writing of our blog that was like written in screenplay
Okay, let's not get
form.
too ambitious.
And just kidding, that's enough.
I think just the current stuff
Yeah,
first.
just get a fucking page up first before you promise to put shit on it.
I know, I'm all Trisha.
It's just gonna have.
getting
It's just gonna be a
nervous.
page and our podcast to start.
Yeah.
And just know that there's a lot of goals.
There's a lot of things that are like underneath that, under the surface.
They're coming.
Just waiting to.
Waiting for
Come
me.
forth. What else are we gonna do?
Website's
Trisha?
coming. We started a Facebook group called the Benchlings.
Good job, Trisha.
So that is up. So go to our Facebook at 2 Girls on a Bench, the number 2, and then it'll say like C group, and you can like push a button on our.
You can push a button.
Yeah, you can see me pushing the button right now. Like on our 2 Girls on a Bench, the podcast page, there's a button on our header picture that says like visit group, and then it says,
Join group.
do you want to join? And it asks you 3 questions, but that's just like for us to look at. If you don't answer them, we'll still probably let you in.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
I don't know how to
what
do it
you
yet,
like
and Trisha has to show me, and Facebook
do on the
annoys me,
bench?
so I have to just like embrace Facebook. My New Year's resolution is to embrace the Facebook group.
Yes,
Maybe not Facebook, but the Facebook group.
the Benchlings.
Because I like the Benchlings and I want to hang out with them, but I fear technology.
Yeah,
no,
no,
I don't
we're
fear it.
gonna
I just
get
fear it
you-
being annoying.
We'll
It's
get
not
you
so
up
much
and
that I fear
running.
technology.
You know, it is a little bit annoying, and people may have noticed like things disappearing and reappearing as I figured out my shit the other day. But it gets there, and people are responding to things, and we have like 30 members or something.
Right, and I'm not
so.
saying the group's annoying. Sorry, that sounded
No,
weird.
no.
I'm saying that
The
Facebook is annoying.
Facebook is
Like the
annoying.
interface
Yes,
is wonky.
like
Okay.
the Facebook.
Sorry,
itself.
Mark Zuckerberg, but like, come on.
Sorry, you've made it so complicated. We have to have like a Facebook account and then a page and then a group. Like, why can't we just, anyways, streamline that shit?
Okay,
But
get it done. That's your
moving
New
on.
Year's resolution,
That was like a little bit of
Facebook
rant.
people.
But we've got that there. We want to do more Facebook Live videos like the one we did for New Year's, and be more hilarious.
I mean, we want to have fun.
Yeah,
I said
we want
have
you
fun,
to have fun.
but you wrote down more hilarity. But I said we should have fun too.
I thought that was too plain.
Okay, but like having fun.
It's too simple.
I'm
Have
sorry.
fun. Oh, it's easy.
Make having fun more complicated.
Used to be warped and twisted and hilarious.
I saw a shirt that was like, "Wait, let me overthink this."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I feel like that," but you did that.
I
Right
do
now.
it. Yeah.
You're all, let me use bigger words, Shauna, because fun is not enough. Hilarity is better. Okay.
Snack suggestions from the Benchlings
Yes, benchling
in
snacks.
any form.
Benchling snacks.
Sounds like there'd be little tiny snacks.
tiny snacks, not quite a meal.
And we're gonna continue our quest for gluten-free shit.
Yeah, I mean that's just
And that's just on the
ongoing.
side. So if you happen to be interested in, doing something good for your gut,
Wow, that sounds like
Fancy.
cool. Yeah,
it's just because my cousin is like a cool, healthy person who told me that it's good for you.
yeah. I mean,
I was like, so sourdough bread.
I will occasionally like go off the wagon because like I can't not, but like I try to be pretty good about it, mostly because I just feel better. But like if you guys give us a snack suggestion, I'm probably gonna just eat it anyway.
Yeah, we're down for trying things. There are some things Shauna doesn't like pickles, but
I will eat a pickle.
She'll try.
I like the ones that they give you like in a deli.
Like a dill pickle.
I guess is that what they give you in a deli?
Yeah,
like like Jerry's Deli, and they give you like come out and give you like.
Yeah, that's a dill pickle.
I can eat like one of those.
Okay, we're good.
I can do it.
I'm glad we resolved this now.
No, because but I don't like them on like a sandwich or a hamburger or like because like
anywhere they're supposed to be. Oh
no, I don't like it.
It's like me and bacon.
You don't like a lot of stuff that everybody else likes, like marshmallows, bacon. I can't think of anything else, but those seem pretty fucking big. Those are some pretty big food groups right there.
Okay. All right. What's the next one, Shauna?
I don't know. I can't see because it's far away from me.
I like zipped through a bunch of them. Sorry.
Snot, class for gluten free. We're gonna go to the Crab Shack more often so it stays open.
Yeah, it was pretty empty on like a Friday night at 9, and so
although they were supposed to close at 9, so maybe that's why.
That's why it was empty. But it was empty. Yeah, it seems like it would have been a little more bustling.
We're gonna get that Crab Shack bustling.
That's right.
That's our
Booyah.
resolution. Oh, and I'm gonna make Trisha stop worrying about failing. I'm gonna take away her guilt. But first I have to learn magic.
Yeah. So Shauna's gonna become magic. Make it so I never feel guilty about anything because I always feel guilty about everything.
Yeah.
And then I always worry about failing and
like the whole time, like, let's do New Year's resolutions. They're like, we're gonna fail hard. And I'm like, why? You're fatalistic. I'm going to change that with my magic.
I have lower expectations.
I do too, but I'm trying to start the year with high ones so that when I do fall a little bit.
It's really, really painful?
No. See, this is the thing. Now I'm going to have to be a motivational speaker. And I didn't want to do that, but it's my other personality.
Go, Shauna.
No, it's just like you set your expectations high. So if you don't hit them, you're still aiming higher. Do you know what I mean? Like...
Okay.
Does that make sense? No?
I set my expectations, setting my expectations low so that when I hit them, it's like, yay. But if I don't hit them, it's like, oh, well.
Okay.
Because if I set them high.
Well, these aren't high. I mean,
I'll fall down.
So when I was in high school, I used to do original oratory, and I wrote an original speech about expectations and how it's really, I'm not kidding, I actually had a speech I used to go and do. I know, and I wish I knew it right now, but I talked about how it's important to have high expectations.
I believe that.
So
isn't
that weird?
Yeah,
it's so weird that I just remembered that and talked about it. I feel like
the holidays kind of beat me up a little bit.
They do. It's just
I mean, it was a good Christmas, like, as far as, like, being a parent and, like, winning at, like, the whole Santa thing. Like, everything went well. Everybody was happy.
You're just tired.
But I feel a little bit, like...
drained.
Yeah, through the ringer, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's hard to get, like, motivated.
I know, but I think
you're motivated.
Doing it together will help, like,
There's always a feeling of dread that comes with everything.
And as we've learned.
And we call that anxiety, and we have pills for that. But, I mean, no.
The subtle art of not giving a fuck, though, is like learning that the good comes with the bad comes with the good. You take the good, you take the bad, you take the muck, and then you have the
facts of life. Oh, my God. I wish I could binge that right now.
That would be fun to binge.
Garrett.
I wonder how that show stands up.
There was this episode.
So long.
There was this episode of Mother May I Sleep With podcast where that really funny guy Ron, he was Ronnie. Ronnie, he's so funny. And I guess Mrs. Garrett, that actress, was in this movie they were doing, and he just kept saying that. He was like, "Girls," and he was like, "Mrs. Garrett's really horny," because I guess she kept like making saucy little comments. It was like these old people swimming in a pool.
Oh, that was from the Fatal Life one with Lisa Rinna.
Yeah, where she but like nothing really bad happens to anybody, and it's kind of stupid. But like, I guess Mrs. Garrett's in it, and he keeps saying like, "Mrs. Garrett is a girl."
That's so funny.
Anyway, back to life.
I caught up on Mother May I Sleep With podcast a little bit over the break too, just to like bring it back. And I listened to one about the the unauthorized 90210 story.
Oh, I didn't hear that one yet.
But I didn't see the movie. And it's not on the Lifetime Movie Network, which I am an accidental member of because I signed up for it and never unsigned. But anyways, it's not there. I can't find it anywhere except iTunes. And I was like, I don't want to rent it.
No, 90210 movie.
Unless we like watch it together, then maybe that would be
I
fun.
was I don't even think you were as big of a fan of 90210 as I was, were you?
No, it took me a little, I was like kind of late to the game because just the schedules and stuff and TV was,
Because you were cool and you like read books and like talked about Shakespeare and didn't like watch stupid TV.
That's not true.
I, on the other hand, spent a good deal of my youth.
That's not true. You're such a bitch.
I know, it's coming out.
I love
coming
you.
out as a bitch.
Okay.
And it's out there for everyone to hear about.
I'm going to cut you off now.
Bye. The Vault.
Don't put popcorn in front of me
Or me.
and expect me not to eat
And
it.
it's like chewy popcorn with like caramel in it.
It's
So we're like,
super
nah,
crunchy.
nah.
Yeah, not good microphone food.
It's delicious.
Not that any food is probably good microphone food.
I know.
Sorry, guys.
Well, they like the snacks. So it's okay. So this is our vault. We've spent many New Year's together.
Oh my God, so many.
I don't know how many.
I don't know.
That would be an interesting thing to try and figure out, but I'm not going to do it right now because it'll take a long time.
When we were 21, we went to Vegas for New Year's. We drove there with some friends, like your friends from high school. And we were like, we're just going to do it. And like people were spraying us with beer in the street. It was like before.
I don't remember the beer in the street. I do remember us
were
wearing these
spraying
weird like
stuff.
70s clothes though.
Yeah, I was wearing my mom's like short dresses from the 70s.
Oh yeah, and every night,
day
yeah.
my
Say it,
dress got
sorry.
shorter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trisha was like, every day they get shorter.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, Trisha.
They did.
And I was wearing like Bobby Brady's clothes. Yeah. There's a picture and I'm wearing
Me
like.
too. There's some pictures I'm wearing some clearly thrift store.
Yeah, we were really
finds.
bringing it with what a weird look that we brought to Vegas.
We liked the Brady look, apparently.
It was a
and then we
weird
like
time.
had the figures at that point to wear whatever the fuck we
I
wanted.
know, we should have both been wearing
And we were
short
wearing
skirts.
like boxy shirts and baggy
Well,
shorts.
but you were rocking those short
I
skirts,
did do some
eating
short
shrimp
skirts.
cocktail pretty much nonstop.
Did do that. I made a pledge, much like my pledge in Alaska to eat as much crab as possible. I was like, I will eat as much shrimp as I possibly
And it was
can.
like super cheap because we were
It was
staying
99 cents.
We were staying like downtown when it was shitty, like not
There
how it
was
is now.
Yeah, I haven't even been there. With
It's
the
like
new
nice
thing.
now,
Yeah.
but when we were
This
there,
was-
a long ass.
Oh my God,
time
this
ago.
was when 95, maybe.
Fuck, I don't know. It was a long. Yeah, 94, 95, 95.
95.
It turned into 95.
Yeah. It was crazy. No, but people were like spraying champagne and stuff. In the street. I thought like during the when everybody said Happy New Year, like it was all like fucking mayhem in the middle of the street and crazy. And we were like,
It's weird. I have like no memory of that. I must have been drunk. I don't remember it.
There were some pretty drunk things.
And then we like, okay, so that's one memory. And then we have some as we got. Oh, it was like no, it wasn't the next year. It would have been like 5 years later or something.
Yeah, because we were in apartments
So
in North Hollywood.
So we're going to do two more stories because these are good ones. So there was one where I was living in Sacramento, but I came back, me and my husband came back, and then we went and hung out with our friends, and we're like, we're going to go to Santa Barbara because our
'Cause it
friends
was
were
like-
like, there's this great like street fair
It was
celebration.
I still have like a button for it.
But the problem with it is that it was like no alcohol, and we didn't know that until
No.
like we got there.
It was like the night festival, but like everything, nothing had alcohol.
Like it was like family friendly, but we didn't have families then, so we didn't care about
there
being
was
friendly.
a band, but it was like not good, and like there was nothing to do. You essentially just walked around this big park.
It was
and
like a festival, but it was like,
but there was no extra
but there was no
stuff.
drinking or.
This is before food trucks, before Uber. Like we took a taxi from our little shitty hotel. We all were staying in one
And
room.
so we loaded up on drinks before we went,
yeah.
and we realized there would be no drinks there.
Yeah, we realized there'd be no like booths or anything like that.
Beer garden or something.
Yeah, well, and
But
there
we
were
were just-
bars out there, but
but that's not where the thing was.
Yeah.
It was weird.
But
and
we
it
had
was,
bought tickets for this thing too. Like,
yeah.
Anyways, we got
This is the way
wasted.
our life is.
What were we drinking?
Where we like try to do something cool and then like it's not
shitty.
what we think it's going to be. And then we're like, and then we have to make do with it.
Yeah.
And then it gets ugly.
This got bad. This was one of the first times I really saw Shauna puke in the bushes.
Oh my God, I was puking. And because we drank so much so quickly, because we were like, we gotta drink quick because
I
there's
don't know
no
why
liquor.
we didn't like put something in a water bottle or something.
I think we did. I don't know, but there was.
But we went to like a diner and had like hamburgers or something.
And that's when I was like falling asleep because I think I had already puked.
You
at
were
that point.
falling
I was
asleep.
way.
You went outside and you just stood outside the diner and just puked in the bushes. I took a picture of you.
I hardly ever do that.
I
know.
just found pictures of that New Year's.
We gotta put them up.
Yeah.
I look horrible. It's awesome because
Yeah.
I'm like completely wasted.
Aaron and I
Good
look cute. We
times.
have like the same haircut.
Oh yeah, we all look kind of cute because we were like young and fresh and stuff.
Yeah.
But then when I got drunk, I didn't look that cute anymore.
I don't know if there's pictures of you after that because you got really pissed at me when I took a picture of you puking.
Really?
Oh yeah, you were mad.
I don't even remember.
You were just like, I would never do that to you.
I totally would do that to you. Though.
I know
Why did
you
I say
would.
that?
Because you were totally drunk. So it's all good.
Because my bitch was coming out.
You want the world to know
So then the
that
next-
you hate them so.
Ooh, that's good. That's my new theme song.
Woo!
So, excuse me, I had to burp. But I always say excuse me. I'm like my
Oh,
children.
you're so polite.
No, I have this thing now with my daughter where every time she burps, I'm like, excuse you, and she's like, thank you.
I know.
And I'm like, that's not how it works. You're supposed to say excuse me. And now she like won't. Now she's like digging in and won't
Oh
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah. She's like,
Yeah.
bring it, Mom.
Game on from this.
And you're like, my bitch is coming.
I know. It's out all the time with my kids.
All
Okay.
right.
The last story. Well, it's not the last story, but it is a
Another
story.
one of them we will share.
So we were hanging out in my apartment in North Hollywood. I was already married, I think, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So the big Santa Barbara one was the year 2000 because it was all that.
Oh, that's why we
Yeah.
were trying to do a big thing and it turned out all dumb.
And it
It's
was
kinda
like,
our
the world was going to end and all that.
It's kind of like our other New Year's story we told when we like were drinking coffee and like ended up doing performance art.
Yes.
See, do you see the pattern, people?
There's a pattern
The
with
pattern
us.
is us trying to make it cool and then it just like being weird every
We
time
have to make it cool on our own.
by ourselves.
Well, this one, we made several different kinds of hummus. We made like, do you remember that?
Yes.
It was all about all the appetizers. So like Shauna like researched all these recipes.
Yes, I forgot about
We
that.
like ground the beans and made like navy bean.
No, we made
black eyed peas.
Black eyed peas because they're lucky.
Because it's lucky. And
Yeah.
also like some other things.
We made like a hummus out of black eyed peas.
and like we
which
made
was,
like little gourmet pizzas too, I think. Like
remember
with
that.
different cheeses.
Why is my memory so bad about these events? I guess I was
What?
I don't remember
know.
any of it. I'm all expressed.
But-
Like, what else did we have, Trisha? Was I there?
We had another couple there with us, and it was just 3 couples, right?
It was Heather,
Yeah.
our deadliest catch crew
That's
friend.
true, bringing it back
No,
full circle.
she's really there for
She
us.
gets shit done. She doesn't drink, but she's a load of fun.
Yeah, and so which is good because then the rest of us get drunk. And
Yeah,
there's
her
somebody
husband
there
can
to-
party, and all of us do.
Oh, I forgot about this.
The
This is-
champagne.
No, but this is the Dan would give me a blanket
Yes.
story.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
shit! I just remembered it. We might have told that story before. No, I don't
No,
know.
it was a different crying Trisha story in
Oh,
Bosnia.
this is a
Or with
crying
the soldiers
Trisha
from Bosnia.
story. Oh, so we had a lot of.
Champagne.
We just drank champagne.
We decided we were just
We had
gonna.
like 10 bottles of
we were
champagne.
gonna
or
stay
something.
pure and just drink champagne. I don't know why we had a case of champagne for
No.
6 people.
Yeah, when one of them doesn't drink, which means it's 5 people.
We have a picture of us holding like 12 champagne bottles.
Yeah, like
and we
everybody's
drank
holding one.
all of it.
But Heather
Now,
didn't drink any.
we might have tried to mix the champagne with something. Sometimes we would do that, but I think we
remember
just
that.
drank champagne all night long.
Which is a
Until-
bad idea, people.
Yeah, it's really
if you're
bad.
young, I'm telling you now,
It'll hurt the next day.
it's a painful hangover, that champagne.
Trust Trisha.
Yeah. Trust Trisha.
knows.
So Trisha had a lot. So did I. We all
Yeah.
did, except Heather. And so we
I
were
get
like,
a little sappy sometimes when I'm really drunk.
she gets like sad about like things like homeless
Like
people.
the world. Like suddenly I need to save the world.
And I'm not saying that homeless people are funny, but it was just like, it's like one of those things where
it
it's
is
like,
when Trisha's drunk and she starts crying about it, and you're like, why are you crying about homeless people at our New Year's party?
You know what it was? No, you were crying, and I said, Trisha,
About
what's
the
wrong?
Holocaust?
You said, it's the people. I said, what people? You're like, the people in the Holocaust. And I was
Just
like,
out of the fucking blue, guys.
and
No
I was
one
like,
was doing anything.
It was for sure like one of the most horrifying, sad things ever. I don't know. We weren't talking
Why
about
did
it.
I think
we weren't
about
like
it?
having a chat about it. And then you're like, something about like being like, you're like, I just don't know, like if I was homeless, like if somebody would give me a blanket. And so Dan, our friend, he's a pastor, which is for some reason that makes it funnier to me. I don't know why.
And he can
And
drink us under the table.
Yeah, and he was like, he goes, I'd give you a blanket.
Yeah.
He wasn't even like part of the conversation,
No.
but he just like chimed in from
Yeah,
like
I was
over on
like,
the couch.
"Yeah, would give me a blanket."
You're like, I'm just so happy.
And then I started
that
calling.
Dan would give me a blanket.
I started calling Heather my chicken, and I was just like playing with her hair, and I was like, "You're just my chicken, my little chicken." I remember this before I like things went black. Like after that, I don't remember very much until brunch the next day.
So we go to this diner. I can't remember
What
the
is
name
it with
of
diners in Puke, man?
right?
It was a good diner. Had a good brunch.
It's kind of like a thing you do when
like
you're
a little
hungover.
hollandaise
Go
up
get
in there.
Oh. So this is the best story. I kind of wish Edgar was here to tell this story because he was like,
Okay, so we got to the restaurant.
sorry, we're giggling.
No
because, like,
one-
we were like laughing through the
I
story
know.
because it's so
Sorry.
funny.
No one had been like puking. No one had any like major meltdowns besides my crying about the Holocaust, which is, I mean, a legitimate concern.
That's pretty typical.
So, anyways, the next day we get up and as we're getting ready to go walk to this place, I'm like chugging water. I'm feeling it. I'm taking like some Advil or whatever.
Oh yeah, we lived in North Hollywood, so we used to just like
Just,
walk
like, walk
everywhere.
there.
Yeah.
So we were just like walking. It's kind of warm, and I'm like, got that weird cold sweat thing happening. I could feel like maybe it's not settling very well. The champagne,
10 bottles of champagne.
and I'm like, I can do it. And I'm a puker. Like
Yeah.
I mean, if
That's
I feel
why it's
sick,
funny that I puked once.
I just, like,
I don't.
Shauna
usually.
will do, and my husband, they'll do anything possible not to. But I'm like, I
hate
feel
it.
sick.
It's the worst
I don't
feeling.
like it, but I'm just gonna get it over with because the whole like waiting to see what might happen thing like makes me crazy. So we get into the restaurant, we sit down, and we order stuff, and I'm like gonna go to the bathroom, and I know what's gonna happen when I get there.
But you go to like the men's room, right?
Because the bathrooms are like kind of universal, and the one for women was like full, and I
or
needed
like
a
locked or
toilet
something. Yeah.
right then. And I went into it, and it's like a wooden stall, like a crappy ass, no privacy type deal. I like a little latch, and I just get on my knees and go to town. And Shauna's husband, in the meantime, excuses himself to go to the restroom.
Not knowing that Trisha's in the
Doesn't
men's
know
room.
I'm in there.
So he goes in and he's like, wow, there was like a truck driver puking. He said, I thought there was a truck driver puking next to me.
He's like,
No, but then he said you did that. And then you were like, oh my God, we're dying right now.
we were like,
And then, and then he was like, what? Because he was like, that was a loud, like manly. And then he's like, and then Trisha came out, and I was like, what are you doing? Are you okay? Oh my God, it was the best.
woo!
I almost wish he was here to tell that story because it's so funny.
Maybe we can get him later tonight to just come in and tell it, because it'd be funny to interject his version.
It's really
But-
funny.
all right.
Especially when he does the like. Oh my God, that was a good laugh right there we had. Wow, we're going to laugh more in 2019.
Laugh more. Live, laugh, and love. Eat, pray, and love. Live life. Shit. All right.
That was
That was a lot of things. Well, I'm not humiliated anymore because I'm like way too old to worry about that shit. But Back
No, it's
when it
actually-
happened,
it
I
was-
was like kind of embarrassed.
It was funny.
But then Edgar made that story out of it, and the story is hilarious.
You know, it's like those things where it's like now they're just sort of like not like badges, they're like stripes.
Cautionary tales.
You know, well, they're cautionary tales, but they're also like these ones we were like pretty safe because we were with people that we knew.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
weren't like out running around just like being crazy. Like when before this time
Yeah.
period where we almost
like
died.
other stories.
Then we like move on in our mature lives and we're like,
Okay, we're gonna drink a shit ton with safe
with
people
in an
a
apartment,
safe environment,
not go anywhere.
and then puke in the bathroom.
Talk about the Holocaust. I mean, it was very controlled environment. God damn it.
So if you ever drink too much with me, I might get sappy,
She might be sad.
and there's no telling what I might bring up.
Yeah. It's all like the depths of despair. And it's like
where
I don't
do I
know
go?
where you could go that would be worse than that though. Slavery. I don't know. Like what could you do that would be the other like most horrifying thing to talk about. Where like
Our
the saddest
president.
shit that ever happened. Right. We're not even gonna do that.
All right, I think we should wrap it up with all that puke talk.
That was a good vault, actually.
Yeah, it was
I
fun.
totally forgot about some of those elements of that story.
I
So
know I had some
great.
pictures out. I had this like little album out. We
You
found
do. We
some
looked at it the
pictures.
other night.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
we gotta find
I gotta
that.
post those
There's
old
a picture of
pictures.
us all with the champagne
Cute.
bottles.
Yeah.
Like
The next morning.
the next day,
Pre-puke.
before she lost it all. The day she lost it all.
All right, guys. Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! I guess we should have said that first.
Maybe.
I was all confused
can
about
just,
Roika
like-
and how to pronounce it, and I couldn't do it. We're not even drinking, guys. We're
Nope.
just crazy high on life.
Happy New Year, and thank you for tuning into our show and being our benchlings. And
Yeah.
we love doing this and hope that it's bringing you some fun, hilarity. I cannot talk.
Hilarity, that's your big word.
I know.
Bitch coming up. No, but you know what else I was going to say is the best thing. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that because there's probably other good things, but like one of the best things we did in 2018 was start a podcast.
That's
because that was
true.
when we started it.
February.
So I'm like very proud that we did that.
I am too.
And we've stuck with it and we kept putting it out and like we did it.
And we're
guys.
major procrastinators. You guys know
Yeah.
more than anyone.
And we've
so.
been writing more and we're having fun with all these new people that we're meeting.
Yes.
And like it's been really cool.
The family that we've met through Podfix and the Pod Peeps on Twitter and the Lady Pod Squad
All
and
the
Pod
pod
and
people.
Family, just all the Pod people. Like we love you all, and like we have such an amazing, huge group of friends. Even it feels
it's weird.
like
Yeah, no, it's like we have all these like I don't know, supportive, but it's just like we did it, and I'm so proud of us because
Yeah.
like I mean we're not done, but we started.
No, but
it.
there was a moment when we started it where it almost didn't
yeah
go.
we got busy and shit. But this has been such a like
Labor of love.
not respite, but like a refuge or something. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
where it's like everything gets crazy and life is hard, and then we're like, let's just go in the podcast
this
room.
turns
and
the light
like,
on in each of us
Yeah. Oh,
creatively.
that's
You know,
very sweet. Yes.
and maybe when I'm drunk another time, I'll cry about how beautiful that is.
We can only hope, listeners. We
I
can
know.
only hope.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, Happy New Year and keep writing.
Keep snacking. Bye.
This was a podcast from the Podfix Network. You can check out more shows like it at podfixnetwork.com.